It's John McLaughlin. Welcome to another video. Now, in a previous video, I spoke about how to develop leads and sales using the lead magnet funnel, which you can have a look just here, just before this one. What I'm going to do in this video is talk about the webinar funnel. Now, webinars are the best way to develop know, like, and trust for products that you want to sell. So what I'm going to do in this is I'm going to show you the schematics, the back end behind a webinar funnel, how they work, and how by just following along you can do exactly the same thing. So what you can see here is the schematic of the webinar funnel. Now, first of all, you've got your webinar opt-in. Now, you're going to want to go and do some marketing, talk about the webinar that you're doing, get people to a page so they're already interested. A really good way to pre-frame people, to make them go to your page and to get people to sign up, is to pre-frame them in the right way. And the way that I always do that is with video. So get people to a video, get people to know, like, and trust you on a video, because if you're talking about a webinar, then really you want them pre-framed to watch some training, some additional training. So it's always good to do that. So that you're going to take them to the webinar opt-in, the opt-in page, name, details, register for the webinar. You then take them to the webinar registration thank you page. Now, I'm going to show you what I do in mine, but essentially the thank you page, as I mentioned about all the thank you pages, can either be additional training or just stacking the value for what they signed up for. So if they signed up for a webinar in relation to dog walking or affiliate marketing, then make sure your thank you page represents that and stacks the value in their favor. The next thing you've got is the confirmation email. So you want to take people to an email. Don't give any details on the actual page itself, because that then it avoids bots, it gets rid of the people who put fake emails in, and it just makes everything clean for you. Then you've got your email follow-ups, you've got the day of the webinar, so you've got the webinar presentation. 2 rules of thought with webinar presentations is, number 1, leverage somebody else's webinar, which is really powerful. Do the webinar yourself, either live or pre-recorded, and if it is pre-recorded, tell people it's pre-recorded for their benefit, to save a bit of time. Okay, I've seen so many webinars where people try and make out it's a webinar. It's clearly not. It's kind of a pre-record. You can get these pre-recorded webinars with a software that looks like it's live, but it's not live. Don't ever do that, because it's so disrespectful to your audience when you go, yes, it's live. And I've seen people do this, well-known people, where they get Q&A in, and they go, is it live? And they go, yeah, it's definitely live, when clearly it's not, it's pre-recorded. So let people know that. Then you've got, it comes through to the post-webinar. You can give people email feedback about that, and also the webinar replay. Now, depending on your business model and your strategy, some people don't do replays. Some people say they don't do replays, but do replays anyway. And again, you've got to be really careful when it comes to being 100% authentic to your audience. When you say there isn't a replay, and then you go, well, actually there is a replay, we've found the material or whatever. Okay. Ideally, you want people to go to the replay, but don't lie to people. Okay. So let's go and have a look at the back end of the software that I use and show you how it all works. So what I've got here, what you can see right in front of you, is the landing page for my webinar. And what this does, this promotes the Home Business Academy, and this is a webinar that's done for me. So again, no stress and pressure from my end. I don't have to do anything. I don't mind doing webinars. I love, teaching and coaching, but this is really easy. So I just promote the webinar and they do everything for me. So this is a page that is already pre-done. So if you don't really know what to do, don't really know how pages work, you can just grab this like I did and just upload it straight away, change the image, change a bit of text, and you're good to go. So we have a training the last Monday of every month, and around 2 weeks we get a bit of time to promote it. We can change everything up and then promote it. So this was for Tuesday, May 26th, which is just passed, and I'll change the banner, I'll change the headline, obviously. I may well change the image, and this is an image that I created in AI in the software that I use. So the timer is there obviously to add urgency. It counts down to the time of the webinar, the actual time. The form is there, obviously, to get people onto my email list, to grow my email list, and that goes through to the list and activates the autoresponders that they get in sequence. So here's the back office, or the back end of that funnel. And again, to build a funnel like this, literally all I did was copy somebody else's funnel and change the graphics on it. It was as simple as that. But what I can do, I've got the widgets here, so I can, like I said before, you've got your headings. This AI powered daily marketing system, that's just a heading. The text, obviously you know what text is. You've got countdown timers you can just drag on, images you can drag on, and forms that you can drag on and configure to your own email system, whatever that is. Now in terms of the thank you page, so here's the webinar registration page. The thank you page is just this, okay? And it's just thank you for registering, and that's it. Now, how would I make maybe changes to this? Clearly this image is AI. It looks like me, but it's not quite like me. It doesn't quite have the soul. All right, so I might change that for a genuine one, but as I said, I was doing this quickly and I just wanted to get it out there, and it worked. Okay. Now the thing is, you say thank you for registering, and it's on a Zoom link. Okay, so what they do is that they use Zoom for all their webinars, and the Zoom link has been sent to your inbox. So never send people details or information or downloads or anything directly on the page. Always send it to their best email address, and tell people that as well, because if you don't, you're going to end up with random people on your list. You're going to think you're building a list when actually you're building a list of bots and tire kickers and basically accounts that are going to set you back. Okay, so you think you're building a list, but you're not. So always do that, and have that follow-up sequence, so it just is nice and gentle and just tells people what they're going to get. But don't be afraid to follow up with people every day until the day of the webinar. Bearing in mind they do this 2 weeks prior, so maybe it could be 10 days, maybe it could be a week of information that people are going to get. On the day of the webinar, then have your autoresponder go out the morning, the afternoon, and the evening, and an hour before. So don't worry about annoying people, because people, if they want to go on it, people are busy. And some people who want to go on the training will thank you for the reminder. Thanks for that, really appreciate it. The people that get annoyed, clearly they're not the right people for your list, and if they unsubscribe, then they're doing both people, both you and them, a favor by unsubscribing. Okay, so let me show you how simple it was to create this page. So what I did, I went to add a new step, and what I do, if you want to add a section label, you see this where it says Monday evening webinar invite. That's just a section label. This keeps everything nice and simple. But I go and click page, and if I want to go and get the webinar, so I want to click this done for me. This done for you. Look, if I preview this, look, it's exactly the same as mine, because it's the same one. All I did was change a few things out. So I changed the banner for my color so it fits my branding. Obviously changed the information. That's it really. Okay, it's done for me. It's simple. Don't have to mess about. Don't have to sit at a blank screen thinking, what do I do? What do I write? What's the right thing to do in a webinar funnel? What's the psychology behind it? Because it's all done. It's really simple. So looking at the form and then getting people to go to the thank you page is really simple. So what I do, I always ask for the first name and email. Obviously you're going to want their email, but I always ask for the first name, because I always think it's good to build up a relationship with the people that you have on your list. And if you call them by the first name in the email, not in the headline all the time, because that can be a bit weird sometimes, but certainly in the email, using their first name is personal, and I think it's important to do that. Some people don't. If you're using things like solo ads, then a lot of people don't recommend using the first name, but solo ads is a different animal altogether. So if I go and click on this little cog icon, the other thing I'll say as well is, yes, you can collect people's telephone number and follow up via SMS, but the more details you ask for, the less people will sign up. Okay, so I think name and email for this purpose is just about right. And the thank you page, okay, this is the actual thank you page I showed you with my AI picture. Just click on that, just click the link for the page, and that will automatically go over to the thank you page. That's it, really. It's a real simple process. And one of the things I always find is that if you're promoting somebody else's webinar, first of all, you've got to be confident that they're going to deliver the right information for your audience to make sure your audience have looked after and they're not going to get ripped off or anything else. So make sure that's really important. But also on the webinar, be on the webinar as well. You know, the webinars that HBA do, they always do them at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 1 o'clock in the morning for me because I'm in the UK. So this webinar was a fabulous webinar, but it went on quite a lot. Normally their webinars are about 60 minutes, and it went on until about 4 in the morning because there were loads of questions, there was lots of excitement, it was a genuine product, it was a great product that they spent a lot of time doing, and people genuinely wanted to know, people like me and all the other members of HBA. And it went on quite a long time, but it's important to be there, because then when you report back to your audience, the people that have signed up, you've got to say it was a great webinar, because you can't just say it was a great webinar, wasn't it fantastic, and you weren't there, or you didn't even watch the replay. So you've got to be there, okay? Because everything that you do in your marketing, we want to be authentic, and we've got to be authentic to be authentic. So I know there are lots of different webinar solutions out there. A lot of them are extremely expensive, you know, $97 a month, $297 a month. You can do automated webinars yourself as well. There are different workarounds, but what you're looking at here is a funnel builder that cost me $25 a month. I've had a number of different options in the time that I've been doing this online, which is almost 20 years. I've got my own hosting, which is expensive by comparison. Now this is all hosted on Amazon AWS, which is lightning fast and also secure. If there's any technical problems, it's not my concern. Okay, I'm just paying a subscription to make sure it works. That's my only thing that I need to do. And I can do any type of funnel. So let me show you this. So for $25 a month, I can have unlimited funnels. And I don't recommend you do this, but if you see all these different domain names, these have all got funnels attached to them as well. Now, what I would recommend if you're either just getting started or if you want to expand things a little bit, is don't go for multiple different sales funnels, because when you get more than 3, then you forget what the funnels do. Okay. Now, if you've got one sales funnel or maybe 2 sales funnels, you can go and update them. Your links are all the same. Your calls to action are all the same in your different marketing. It makes it a lot easier. Okay. So just stick with one. But what I'm saying with this is you get unlimited funnels, unlimited domain names if you wish, for the same price of $25 on lightning fast hosting, which is safe and secure. The other thing as well is all the products within HBA, including the funnel builder, you get 80% commissions when you sell them. Now, tell me which business doesn't need a funnel. Tell me which business wouldn't benefit from webinar funnel or a sales funnel or a quiz funnel. I'm going to show you those coming up. Everybody needs a web asset if you're in business, regardless of the business. Doesn't matter if you've got an online business or whether you're a window cleaner. Okay, you're going to want something online because that's what people expect. So you've got something here which not only pays 80% commissions, but it's also in high demand and it's high quality, which ticks all the boxes for a sustainable business. So if you want to learn more about that, if you look at the first link just below, it'll be 3minuteplan.com, and it just goes through the simple process. I've got a bigger breakdown of how this all works, and really if you're looking for a sustainable business, something that is going to support your retirement, something that is going to support your lifestyle now, then it's definitely well worth a look. If you've got any questions, just drop them down just below there. I always answer my questions, and if you got some value from this, then hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, because I do a lot of information about just developing an online business and also developing a business without the massive expense. And this is something that the HBA have been working on, where you have one tool that replaces the number of different tools that people are having to have these days. You know, and the average person spends probably about $200 a month on subscriptions just to get the business to work in the first place. And You know, for me, it's all about cash flow. Cash flow is king. If you can get rid of those subscriptions that you don't need by having an all-in-one solution like this, then it makes perfect business sense. It really does. Anyway, if you got some value from this, let me know. Drop the questions below, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.